Oh, my neck. But the, this dungeon, in my opinion, it fails because it's so, I feel like it's a little too small. Like, it's the shortest of all the dungeons. Out of all of them, you could get through this one the quickest. Which isn't necessarily a big deal. You're near the end, you want to get to it. So, not having a really long dungeon is nice. But considering that this is the Twilight Realm, what we're basically looking up to, puts it on a key as big. I think so small. You know, I never thought of it like that, but yeah. That is a pretty big key. But yeah, the, now we one-shot everything. Really helps us out. Yeah. Nice. I mean, it's small compared to the boss key, which is, I think, what they're going at. God, these birds are annoying. I'm just trying to fly by. Don't need to fucking honk at me with your giant horn head. And I'm here. Speaking of stupid heads. I bet it thinks it's cool, but it's really, really dorky, actually. Oh, yay, food! Oh, yeah, it's little fun noises. This soundtrack is much better than, fuck. Than the soundtrack in the Sky Temple. I like how when the enemies die, they make a and you stay down. Oh, more of you. They're trying to show off how much stronger you've gotten, because the enemies used to take 3 hits, and now they only take 1. They could have done like really unique chests for this dungeon. I just feel like it's short and a little rushed, and like I said, the boys are not fuckable like Midna is, which isn't a necessity, but if we had to do if we have to do fuck beautiful women monsters, we should at least give a few beautiful men too. I need beauty from all the genders, please, and thank you. Dead. Perfect. Up. Ah! It's alright. But yeah, I do think don't necessarily think that's like the design they were going for. I think it was rushed. Like, you can see that their head is slightly covered, and I think that's supposed to be a shawl, but it's not animated enough for you to be able to tell. Because both Zant, who is more animated than the other boys, and Midna both wear a shawl on their head to cover up their hair. Zant, if you know his design, has a little bit of his hair speaking out, but they're very much headdress wearing. Everyone should have the right to be pretty. We should be allowed to have some ugly characters and some average characters running around there, but everyone should have at least one hot. Whoa. Bark. Yeah, it makes things better. Alright, yeah. There we go. You raise me up so I can climb on. Which one do I go again? I think it's this one. Yeah, probably this one. Probably. It's not this one. It was the other one. I fucked up. This is just a real simple, which one, guessing game, where you guess which one you're supposed to hop on. And since that path leads that way, we assume this one. Woo! I lied. Oh wait, no, the first one was right. I just needed to use the hook shot. I'm a fucking genius, guys. Oh, my nose itches again. I don't think I need to sneeze, but my nose itches. Oh, yep. This went right where I wanted it to go. And no? I think I could make that. Ah, oh, darn it. I did go the wrong one. Oh well. It's fine. I'm genius. I just have a few idiot sticks stuck in my head. My neck's a little sore. So we go to this one. No! None of you saw that. Nor did you see me accidentally turn into a wolf. I'm a human. I'm a human. Always a human. Exactly. 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 Crazy knife knows what up. Going to be honest, my instinct is to actually tell you what I tried to hide from you, because my brain isn't 100% sure. Even though I've heard this joke, like, and I've made this joke like a million times before, my broken ass brain is like, maybe she's asking for real this time. Maybe she was looking away for a second and she actually wants to know what happened. In which case, you're being an idiot. You're being rude. Go explain for the umpteenth time what actually happened. There's always a chance. Exactly. Exactly. I'm not the crazy one. What if? Okay. Oh, this motherfucker. I can shoot you. Come on, show your ass. Come on, show it. Oh wait, arrows go through that. I forgot. I bet you can't hit me. I bet you can't. I bet you can't. Easy. I'm such a pretty... Oh, I literally almost... In my cockiness, I almost jumped off. Heh. Stop teleporting. I'm here to end you. Ended. It's the tism, I'm telling you. It's a tism. Tism. Alright. Let's see. We're doing so fucking good right now. Another small key the size of your head. I'm never not gonna see that now, Crazy Knife. You've infected me. And I think it's this one. Yeah. I got these two boards confused, and I ended up stuck in this room for longer than I'm willing to admit as a child. And it's down. And that's down. Oh shit, did I forget to get the key? I did forget to get the key, like a fucking genius. I forgot to grab the key, guys. Once again, we're heading back. It is to be pointed out that this realm does hold fairies. Not mission accomplished. I don't have the key. The opposite of mission accomplished. Mission failed. Task failed successfully, maybe? It's okay. We'll get there. It's just, I know exactly where it is. It's only a little bit of backtracking. And I'm pretty sure they give you a shortcut that people, they know we're gonna fuck up. You guys are gonna see an epic murder about to happen right here. Epic murder. Once I get back to where I need, there. I just gotta get rid of these horns in the way. Did I just waste my fucking fairy? I wasted my fucking fairy right then there, didn't I? Genius. Genius. That's fine. I didn't need it anyway. One sec. I think I need my hook shot and I forgot to grab it. There we go. One second. Just gotta... Ah. Get rid of the birds. And it comes... At this point in the game, it becomes very obvious that your teeth are no longer a useful weapon, and you should just continually use the sword. This is a little sad because I love mauling things to death. It's one of my favorite activities. Like just, yeah, just biting your teeth into shit. Yummy, the taste of rodent and squiggly monster. See, there's the big key, which is ironically not that big of a difference in size than the little key. Woof! The one good thing about being a wolf is just you're speedy now. What do you guys get to? Roadkill. A la tentacles. What? No. Oh, there we go. No. Let me in. Let me in. What I find also really interesting is Midna said that the deities of my world also think you're the hero, meaning that there are a separate group of deities for the Twilight Realm and we don't get the fucking lore. I want the lore. I need the lore. Boom. Yes, yes. Lore of which we will never get, likely. Or maybe we will. There's always an opportunity. There's always a chance. A lot of people think the Zorinki are related to the Twilight people. That's the theory. I mean, the ear structure is the same, but I truly don't. I hope not. I got a big of delay. Okay, no problem. What other thing? Yeah, a lot of people think that the new Zorinki race is going to be related to the Twilight. Now, especially with the big ears. They both have big ears, but I think just saying, hey, they both have big ears, they must be from the same race, even if the designs are similar. Zorai, thank you, yeah. Why did I call him Zoinki? How do you pronounce that, actually? Now that my brain just started thinking again. How do you pronounce that? Ow. Is there another one? Where's the other bitch? Are you the only one? You can't be the only one. You'll be screaming for your comrades. Oh, you were hiding on the ceiling this whole time. But yes, them. People. I assume Zonai. That makes. I did not realize I only have one heart. Zonai. I don't think either of us are right. I think we'll probably find out the proper pronunciation when the game comes out. Stretch. But yeah, a lot of people think that the Twilight race and them are going to be related. I hope not, personally, for a multitude of reasons. Mostly just because I think while it would increase the lore on the Twilight, I think it would limit the lore on the Zonai. I think we need, they deserve their own. I did not realize how hard they hit. Midna, stop judging me, please. For like 1 minute. I swear. They seem more like dragons in Twilight. She will never stop. She always judges. But yeah, the structures are different, and they got more of a furry component, the Zonai. Oh, it's literally one shot and we're dead. All they take is these guys are tough. Or their damage increase must increase in the shadow dust. I heard about that too. I think so. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't want to look into too many of the theories because I'm worried I'll get myself too hyped. But that idea, I can see that as a possibility for the future. Yeah, breaking the cycle. Because the whole thing started because Malice made a curse saying that his soul would be resurrected forever for all eternity. And our souls, the three heroes and the princess, the hero and the princess, would be tied together in this like eternal curse of being reborn again and again until the soul finally disappears. And basically, they're up against a god's soul. So in theory, beating Ganon is not the solution. Ganon will just keep being not necessarily Ganon, because the soul. If you read the text, and of course, I don't expect everyone to, and I also have to keep in mind the text is B canon. B canon means it's canon until proven otherwise. Nintendo has given its seal of approval on it, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's like 100% legit. Because there's some contradicting things in their own book. But they basically said, hey, the soul will be reborn, not just as Ganon, but as basically the main... Anytime that Link is facing off against a villain that is particularly strong in their game, that's the soul, that's the Malice being reborn over and over again. Oh, that is actually canon. The human bard being like, I actually wrote that. In my fic for the 10,000K Link, I actually had that of it being tired of all this shit, too. But canonically, there's actually a lot of people get it confused, but canonically, there's actually only been technically 2 Ganons that exist. Technically 3 if we count this strange one. Yeah, this one Ganondorf just happens to be real fucking stubborn. Yeah. If you look into it, one sec. Maybe I can get a fairy back. I doubt it, but maybe. No, I can't get a fairy. Fuck. Oh well. So in the timeline, Ganon is basically the way it's set up. Ganon is this one guy who was raised in a cult to think he's supposed to take over the world. And in the three timelines, you see different what happens in different ways. Either the first timeline, the main one that we're in right now, hero defeats. Oh wait, no. Let me start from right to left. The Wind Waker timeline, where the hero defeats him, um, and he gets sealed away, and then eventually breaks out. But that's the same Ganon. Then since the timeline split, this timeline we're in right now is the what if is when the hero of time went back in time to the child timeline. So this is the timeline where Ganon never even got a chance to do anything right, do what he wanted to do, which I think is hilarious. And then there's the third timeline that most people don't play with, which is the timeline where Ganon defeated the first Link. And all three of them are the same Link. The only time Ganon has ever been reborn, and it's actually been a Ganondorf that was evil, is one other time in a game. Canonically. There has been two other times, technically, non-canonically. And the the one time that happened is Four Swords Adventure. And I love Four Swords Adventure, the manga, but the game not as interesting. But the one thing interesting, oh, wrong one. The one thing interesting about funny but sucks for him. The one thing interesting about the Four Swords game, the second one, Four Swords Adventure, that is not shown in the manga, and I really hate that, because the manga actually does a better telling of that story. Of course, I've actually played Four Swords Adventure. I have actually played it. Yes, I played Four Swords Adventure way back in the day when I was younger. Just a slight Felix. Okay, I'll try to be really quick because this is just a rant. This is just a really quick rant. But basically, in Four Swords Adventure, which I really hate that they left out of the manga, was that there was an actual Ganon that's not the OG Ganon that was reborn. And his story is fucking fascinating, because his story, and this is canonical, this is all canonical, but nobody ever uses it. Nobody uses it. And it's like great fan fiction or whatever material. And it's basically, I'm such a loser. It's the idea that basically this Ganondorf is born, and the last Ganondorf, the one who had his same name, because every 100 years they give the only male of that tribe the name Ganondorf, so it's the same name. The last one was a motherfucker who took over the world. So this boy is born, and his name is already infamously tied to the guy who literally tried to take over the world like 100 so years ago. So he's born with that, and his entire tribe is fucking distrustful of him because, like I said, the last guy fucked over the world so fucking badly, and like almost did like a lot of fucking horrible shit. So you're born with this name that like fucking sucks, and he is basically ostracized by his own fucking people. So you know what fucking happens? He fucking snaps like a fucking twig. Of course you would snap. Who wouldn't snap? So he goes into the fucking desert and finds the weapon of the original Ganondorf, and he's of the OG Ganondorf, and he's like, I'm just gonna fucking blow up the joint. And he does. And I hate it. This gun, I don't blame him. I blame the other fucking canon. This one did nothing well, he tried to blow up the world. But he literally, everyone was like, fuck him. And nobody talks about this Ganon because he's from a game that nobody actually fucking cares about. Anyone would want to fuck up the world in that condition. He was what they did was like, by that time, the tribe, oh my god, what's his name? What's the name of the tribe? The Ganon's tribe. I cannot get the pronunciation in my head right. I heard it a billion times before too. They become wanderers because Ganon, because of the war with Hyrule and all that shit. And they just become nomads. And it's in this timeline. And you know that they're nomads because they don't act, because they say it in the game, but they don't actually appear in this game because they're wandering around. And they're wandering around somewhere in the desert, trying to stay safe, trying to keep quiet. And the next game is where that Ganon I'm talking about is born. He's going to be born in the next 100 years after this game. And like I said, he's just doing his they gave him the worst fucking job. They gave him as a young fucking boy the job of outpost. His basic job is to stay away from the caravan and be isolated from fucking everyone and look around to make sure that the next place they wander to is a safe place, and they're just wandering the desert as they do. And which is fine, but he's fucking alone, and everyone's like, yeah, he was actually he was a creep. Everyone fucking hated him from the start. He never had a chance. He never had a fucking chance. Okay, I'm going to get back to the game. I swear to fucking God, I will get back to the game. Okay, but I really hate that people look over that Ganon, because he has interesting lore, and he's the first and only Ganon that isn't part of the, well, he's technically part of the cycle because he does have the soul, but like we don't even know if he has the soul, but it's kind of vague which one has the souls. Thank you, but it drives me fucking crazy. Like, there are so many times where people make good Ganon, a lot of good Ganon. They want like a lot of the fans really want good Ganon because one, just like it's for a race-based thing, they want like an actual black man who's good in the story, and I totally am with that. But and so they make these OCs, and they're all beautiful, and I actually absolutely adore them. But I really want someone to look into this boy, because he deserves so much more than what he got. Maybe it's really hard to get Nintendo's approval. I agree. But so anyway, I hope there's things I hope for the next game. I don't think the next Ganon is necessarily going to be good. I think they might make him tragic. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Fingers. All right. Next up is a very annoying boss. Sad, sexy man. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. Let's get on it, right? This is gonna be a really cool scene. Actually, we have to, after I kick his ass. Oh, Zant. Isn't this ironic? Here we are, thanks to the dark magic curse you placed on Link. She really wanted to say that. Hello, dipshit. Or not even tragic. I believe they could make it utterly mad but angry with not only the goddess. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We'll see what happens. I'm real flexible. I want to see something interesting. I'm sure they got something cooking. You speak of magic, still your tongue for a moment, whelp. Still your tongue for a moment, whelp. And I will tell you both of magic and the oppression of ages. The people of our tribe, the magic master of art and magic, were locked away in the world like insects in a cage. So, okay, pause. I know we're getting to the good shit. So, here's what they actually designed for the males of this race, not necessarily the ones that we saw up front, because this is what they naturally, because he's supposed to be a noble, but he's also just supposed to be pretty average. So, they have facial markings. The men's eyes seem to be all yellow, or at least the masculine people, all yellow and see-through. But now you can tell up close with both Minna and him that they're wearing like a headdress, which is really cool, I think. But you can see his hair sticking out of it. The lips, I'm not sure if that's just him though, or that's the male trait. I don't know. They could make this hot. I truly believe you can make this hot. Not this guy, but just in general, the general mass. You have the parts to work with. Someone can make this sexy for us. Okay. People, insects in a cage. In the shadows we regressed, so much so that we soon neither knew anger nor hate, nor even the faintest bloom of desire. And it was all the fault of the useless, do-nothing royal family that had resigned us to a miserable half-existence. I have served and endured that depraved household for far too long, my impudent princess. And why do you ask? Not because I believe that I would be the next ruler to our people. That is why. Because I acknowledge that. Because that they would acknowledge me as a king. No! As such, I was denied the power befitting of our ruler. Whiny little bitch. Yeah. It was then that in the thrall of hatred I turned my eyes to the heavens and found a god. You found a bitch. What's worse, you found a bitch that never even got to do his evil master plan. This is the Ganon. He ran to the worst of the Ganons. He ran to the Ganon that didn't even get to conquered Hyrule once. This Ganon didn't even get a chance to do shit. All he did was shake hands with the king. Look, he's hitting his head. He's so fucking frustrated that he didn't get a kingship. Look at the little bitch. But yeah, I can totally see someone making this sexy. It just needs a little work. Not this guy. Like I said, just the race in general. It could work. It could work. It doesn't have to just be the women. We can make a sexy man out of this. It could work. I shall house my power in you. Is there anything you desire, then I shall desire it too. Ganon saw a weak-ass bitch and was like, yeah, I could use this one. It's got enough power. The fucker will work. Just slap it. My god has only one wish. To merge shadow and light and make darkness. That's what they did to Aluster. Kinda, yeah. Besides, again, I showed up in Zelda game. What a twist! What a twist. Now, there's actually quite a few people who were upset with this boss fight. Because it's very much... It's very standard. And there's nothing particularly... interesting about it, but more importantly, it is basically the equivalent of a boss rush because he goes through all the old bosses' mechanics, and you basically just have to go through all of it. And more importantly, he acts very silly while we're fighting. He was this big, scary force in the game, and now he's just a silly little guy jumping around, being a fucking whiny little bitch. And I say to that, fair, I was a little disappointed the first time. To this bitch. Yeah, it's a fair assumption. Not assumption, it's even a fair. But I will say, I think what they were trying to do was a commentary on bitches like this. Like all these powerful villains are really just whiny little suckers. Look, all he's doing is just jumping around, whining. Well, I am dead, but that's my own fault. He didn't do shit. That was my bad. I'm not giving him any credit. Look. Look at that. He's just gonna jump around there all day. Look at that. I could stay up here all fucking day. He can't hit me. He can't deal with this. But he's about to. He has no choice. This area is just a little bit risky because you gotta. I forget what you gotta do. Was it arrows? Might have been arrows. Let him get tired. Let him get tired. Little Kingy needs to go in his nappy wappy pretty soon. Yes, he wants a little nappy. He gets tired after his big, long, jumpy yumpies. Okay, again, that was my bad. He's so fucking grumpy, man. He's tired. He's had a long day from the office. And nobody respects his no one respects his crypto business. No one respects it. No one respects his cryptocurrency. It's gonna make it big one day, I bet. I bet. You're gonna go far, kid. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna drink it. I'm glowing! I'm fucking lit. And you just stab it in the ass. Bitch switching around to the water level. Alright, I'll switch my shit out. What do I do with this one again? I think it's the hook claw, yeah. Come on, open up, open up. Come on over, come on over. I don't bite, I don't fucking bite. Bye-bye. Again, and coin. I Mighty critical. Yeah. Come on. Okay, where, bitch, where are you? Okay, which one? There you are. You thought you'd be slick with that? You thought you'd be slick? Huh. Still, this is probably the easiest one. You don't know how to work in water, and I can barely work in water. Did you think you would drown me? At this point in the story, did you think you would drown me? Look at him try to swim away. Look at him. He was just like... Okay, what else you got, bitch? Ah, you're going for the monkey motif. You just want me to switch to mine. And look at him. Look at him run. Look at him run. And down he goes, stuck on your head. Ooh. I love this little part right here because I can just knock him the fuck off and get him stuck in the head and slam him in the fucking ass, just like old times, eh? Crazy knife. This is when you came to this stream for the first time, way back then. Well, not this stream, but like when you visited. A stream other than our usual vampiric joy. Alright, you're jumping around. Congratulations. You mastered the basics of jumping. I'm very proud of you, boy. Alright. Return to the monkey. Alright, where are you sending me next, boy? Oh, Icy. You getting all slick with me. I should switch out my armor because it's getting a little cold in here. Ah, I wonder if your toes actually... oh yeah, now I remember. It's been a while, but I could probably raise you. Aw, did that hurt? Did that hurt your little toesies? Oh, you're so small. You're so tiny. You're a little babe. Aw, you're gonna grow big again. I see, I see. You wanna try this again. You wanna fucking try me. I have this fucking ball. Grasser than yours, I'm sure. Ah, one of them went down. Ah, that hurt? Oh, it must have hurt a lot. Let me help you with that. Let me help you. No, don't play. I got you. Aw. Are you done here? Oh, you want to play big boy again. One last time. All right, but then we got to move on to the next round. Gotta move on to the next one. Otherwise, things are gonna get real awkward. I can't stick around here all day. Look at him shrink. Look at him how tiny. Oh, Dan, I thought we were cool. Yeah, okay. Ah, this is the last round, I think. Oh, this is your swords time. You're gonna pull out your swords. He's nowhere near as cute. Yeah. Your sword fighting strategy, it needs some work. There we go. At least you're not, like... At least you're doing something here. There you go. Got a little dizzy? Are you a little tired now? Don't worry. I'm sure your doggy coin, your little Twilight coin will do well one day. You just gotta keep trying. Keep it at it. I'm sure. Aw, did that hurt? You're just hurting yourself, you know. I mean, I won't judge. I've done stupid shit before. I'm just gonna... Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's fine. Look at you go. I love how you scream. I truly do. It fills me with a certain... je ne sais quoi? Joy. He's getting a little more cranky, guys. He's a little more cranky. It's okay. He's tiring himself out. That works. Apparently, yeah. I think we're done here. Bye-bye. Such a drama queen. Yep. No worries. You traitors! I'm pretty sure I'm not the traitor here. Traitor. Ha. Know why none of us called you True King? It was in your eyes, Zant. I will say, side note for the connection to the, Zuruk? Not Ziochi? I literally just said. There is that eye symbol right there. That I think also maybe hints towards it, but I don't think so. I don't think that's intended. You know why no one would call you king? It was your eyes, Zant. All saw it. The lust for power burning your pupils. Hey, how's it going? We're just chilling and kicking a crypto bro's ass. Lust for power, burning in your pupils. Did you think we'd forget our ancestors lost their kings to such greed? Foolish princess, the Twilight curse cannot be broken. It was placed on you, the magic of my god. The power will help, but the leader of Twilight will never return. Already he descends and will be reborn in this world. As long as my master Ganon survives, he will resurrect me without cease. Ah, I love it. We love it, everyone. Look at that. I used a fraction of the power that is in me now. Did I use that? Only a fraction of my master's powers. Yay! Congrats! Thank you. The eye could be a hint, like I said, but it might be nothing. Pop goes the bastard! Yeah, I love her hair. Like, now, we must save Zelda. The evil power ZANT was wielding. I couldn't take it from him, but at least I can have the magic of my ancestors. And with this power, I can power the cherished power Zelda bestowed upon me. Woo! Now let's go. Zelda the princess is waiting. Power up! Woo! Let's not forget the heart, because I've totally done that before too. Woo! Get outside here. Nothing else to do. Yeah! Let's go! Alright, we're at the final well, not temple. The final area is up next. But before we get to that, I really want to do something really stupid really quick that I forgot to do earlier. I like to be able to steal back eye power with my stabby tentacle hair. Yeah, I'd like to too. Tentacle hair is a really cool power though. Like, let's be honest, being able to move your hair like that. Scooby was just using it to turn to the world, I guess. Now the true nature of the barrier over castle. He's in Hyrule Castle, now I'm sure. Princess Zelda is in grave danger. Must turn the light and hurry to the castle. It's a really cool power. Alright. So that was a really fast dungeon, right? This one next is about average length now, but I think we can get through it. We're probably just gonna finish it tonight, guys. That means no stream tomorrow, I'm sorry to say, but it works out for me better. More convenient. Ah. Accidentally just swallowed a wad of paprika.